So if you step back from your career and you look at all the other great running backs, who would be your favorite all-time running back? Who do you think was the best other than you?
That's easy for me. I mean, everybody has their favorites, but Jim Brown, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, but my guy was OJ.
Okay.
That's why I played the position. That's why I played that position. 6'3", 220,
He
fast
was.
like I was.
He was.
Elusive. I mean, for all the other stuff, but man, that is the reason that I played that position because of him. I switched to I love watching Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Yeah. So that's my favorite back.
I hear you. I'm with you. I know a lot of people don't even want to hear this because of all the rest of the stuff that happened. But if you just keep him on the football field, hey, I don't know anything like him except for you. So I think that's a really great choice on your part. And that's interesting that he inspired you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I met him. When I met him, one of my visits was to USC. The first time I flew on a plane that came to Southern California, and I met him on the sidelines. And I walked up to him. I said, "Mr. Simpson," I said, "my name is Eric Dickerson." He said, "Oh, they recruit you?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "I had 2,000 yards in high school this year and then the year before, and I want to break your record one day." I'll never forget. He said, "Well, good luck with that, young man."
Good luck with that. Exactly.
So, it's just funny how times are, how things work out.
So who do you like today? Who's the best to you today? I know Saquon made a great run at your record last year, and yet he was short of your record in the same number of games, in 16 games, and then he didn't play in the 17th game, obviously. Or he would have had a shot. What do you need? 101 to break?
100, yeah.
100 to tie, 101 to break. And I was surprised. I thought they would give him a shot. Were you surprised he didn't go?
I was surprised. I mean, I thought they'd give him a shot. I mean, honestly, they should have, I think. But I'll say this much here, Skip. People ask me, I said, look, the most important thing is a Super Bowl. I'd take that record away to win a Super Bowl. I mean, because you can't just play him. You have to play everybody. And let's just say, lo and behold, you say your right tackle got hurt. Or he got hurt. And people are like, what the hell? Why are they playing him for a record?
Yep.
So I wholeheartedly get it, 100%. But my guys, I mean, I like Derrick Henry because he's a big back like me. I mean, I like big backs. I do like Saquon. I mean, I've always said this about Saquon Barkley. When he was at the Giants, I said it's sad because when he got drafted, I said it's sad because he will never reach his full potential playing for the New York Giants. Now he's on a football team that he can reach his full potential. Because I don't care how great you are, if you don't have the guys up front, it ain't gonna work. I mean, I can tell you in Indianapolis, when I didn't have those guys up front, man, it's horrible. I'm telling you from experience because on the other side, those guys are trying to hit you.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so wrap it up for me. You are, as I call you, the Rambassador. You are the number one spokesman for the Los Angeles Rams. That a lot of people are bullish on them. They've become sort of a hot pick. Do you love their chances this year? Do you like their chances?
Well, Skip, I'll say this much here: the last 2 years, I didn't think much of them. I mean, I won't forget, not this past year, but the year before when Aaron's this last year played. I said, Aaron, how y'all gonna be? What kind? He said, we're pretty good. I said, man, I don't see it, man. I just told him I didn't know anybody. I said, I don't see it. He's like, I'm telling you, I think we're pretty good. We're a young team, we're pretty good. And sure enough, I think they won 10 games that year. And then last year, once again, I think they surprised everybody. Started out very slow, I think 1-4. Didn't play well at first and got hot at the end. I like some of the picks, some of the things that they've done. I don't like them getting rid of Cooper Kupp. I thought that was a bad deal. The receiver, what's his name? The receiver we just acquired.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. I think, I always see, you got to see how it works out. You got to see how it works. Puka Nacua, I mean, he is what he is. I mean, he's what he is. I think as a quarterback with Matt Stafford, Matt is an older journeyman, but if we can keep him upright, keep him healthy, I think we have a shot.
Okay.
The defense looks very good. I got to give Sean McVay and his staff credit. The thing I do like about Sean McVay is that you don't hear a lot of stuff coming out of the Rams camp, especially from the players. Like if something goes, you don't hear that. Same way as Belichick was that same thing in New England. but as a team, they're a close-knit team. I think that now this year, I'm expecting bigger things from them because of last year, really am. So I think we'll be good. I think we can win the division, but you got to stay healthy, Skip. You know as well as I do. If you're not healthy, you can't do anything. I mean, I don't care what kind of team you got, because that second string guy and that third string guy, that's why they're on second and third string, because they're not the first string guys. So if we can stay healthy, I think we'll win the division. I think we'll have a shot at a run for another Super Bowl.
Okay,
that's my thought. And I'm you know me, I'm not no butt ass kisser or nothing like that, because I'm telling you, the last 2 years, last year I said 5 games. I said the year before, I said 3. Yeah, I said, man, I don't see maybe 3 wins. And they proved me wrong. And I'm glad they proved me wrong. So let me ask you, what do you think? What do you think?
I just can't believe Matt Stafford is still playing, but and I think there was they let him shop and go out and see if he could find something else. But I think McVay thinks he's got maybe one last hurrah left in that body. And to your point, you got to completely protect him. You can't, you got to keep him out of harm's way. But hey, he can still spin it with anybody. He's been one of the great throwers in the history of the game. And with Devontae and Puka, I think they're pretty good. I looked at their defense right before we jumped on here, and I just don't know many of them. They're a no-name defense, but everybody thinks they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I don't know one guy. There's nobody I can hang my hat on and say, well, he's a stud. I don't see any studs, but I think the group is pretty good. So
yeah, they play well as a group. Like I said, I think that Sean McVay has done a great job coaching these guys. I think they love playing together. When you talk to them, they love playing together. And that's what it's all about, man. I got to say, as a former player, you don't listen to the outside noise. You listen to music because you know what's going on internally. And I think that this football team, they know what's going on internally. And, like I said, if they can stay healthy, they'll do some good things. One thing, I was shocked. I really thought, okay, since Matt Stafford is that guy, he's getting older, and the draft is going, why didn't we take Shador? Why?
I don't know why a whole bunch of people didn't take Shador. I don't know. I don't know.
We need a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm like, just take him. If it don't work, fine.
Perfect. Beautiful. It would have been perfect. I agree.
I did not understand that. I thought I'm saying, okay, we'll take it. And then we're like, what? Hey,
well, you had 4 rounds to take him because he went in the 5th.
That's what I'm saying. That was amazing. And the thing is, that's like saying you need a running back, but here is Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley sitting out here and you pass. It's like the Cowboys passing on Derrick Henry.
They did.
Yeah, I'm like, that didn't make sense. And you need a running back.
We still need one. I think we're going to be a little better than we were a year ago. Obviously, if Dak can stay healthy. But when I'm talking to Eric Dickerson about running backs, and I'm looking at Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders and the kid they drafted out of Texas, Jaden Blue, and I'm saying, I feel like you right now, you could walk into that running back room and be the best back that we have right here, right now. Seriously.
But that's about, hey, let me tell you, they don't stick to your running backs out there. So that's just on paper.